Oh boy, somebody has his boxers in a twist. Calm down, you might have a heart attack. You're 77. You see, your time has come and gone. Women are now educated. We're professionals. We don't need you any longer. And I know it's very upsetting that men actually have to stop being jerks in order to be valued by women. And yes, women are everywhere. We're doctors, lawyers, engineers, mechanics, construction workers, project managers, CEOs. Look around you. We are everywhere. And if we ran the world, it would be a much more compassionate place. Corporate greed wouldn't run the world anymore. Compassion would. You might have clean air and water. You might have universally accessible and equitable health care, even for folks like you. Maternal and infant mortality rates would drop, and children would actually be taken care of by society. And I think it will happen, probably not in your lifetime, because you have one foot on a banana peel.
Queen, you really shouldn't try to use a man's age in an attempt to shame him, especially when it's evident you crashed through the wall decades ago. And for a so-called educated woman, who I think has a professional degree, her claim of women not needing men is probably the most obtuse thing a woman can say. I will let her in on a little secret.
Psst. Hey sister, your degrees are not what keeps society going. Men are the ones who keep the entire infrastructure intact.
If men disappeared today, the power would go out. The water would stop running, store shelves would be depleted very quickly, emergency services would freeze. Women are not the ones doing all the social backbone work around the world. Men are. Also, women love jerks. That's why Chad/Tyrones are not nice guys. Her claim of women being construction workers, engineers, and mechanics is a small fraction of the workforce, as women don't even make up 10% of those fields. Oh, if women around the world, it would be more compassionate and corporate greed would not run the world. Is she referring to that ism that has never worked? The proof is in the pudding. Let's see those female leaders who showed how compassionate women in power can be. Lady Elizabeth Bathory, Irma Grease, Empress Wu Zetian, Bloody Mary I of England, Queen Isabella of Castile, Queen Ranavalona I of Madagascar, Zhang Ji Sao. Yeah, powerful females sure showed how compassionate they were. Moving on.
So I'm going to talk to you about jealousy. I'm a spicy dancer, and I think my club is a little bit unique because my boss really tries to hire women that get along and contribute to a positive atmosphere. Jealousy is an emotion that everyone feels from time to time, but what you do with that emotion is very important. It really defines who you are as a human being. When I see someone that has something that I don't, I reflect inward and go, wow, that's really inspirational. What can I do with my life in order to achieve something like that? A lot of women that I've met, especially in the different industries that I've worked in, force that emotion outwards and go, how can I hurt that bitch? How can I take something from her? How can I get her fired? How can I ruin her life? She has something that I don't. Crazy to me. Jealousy can be used as a compass to determine what you want in life.
Fam, starting off, she's talking about jealousy amongst exotic pole dancers. Now that we have that out of the way, I have to admit that women don't like to work in a mostly female-dominated industry. A Pew Research study, links in the description, found that women with a preference prefer to work with men. Jealousy might be a factor, like this queen has stated. Other possible reasons could be that female coworkers could be more hurtful with their remarks. Or maybe male coworkers tend to be more likable.
You dumb gorilla! Women just want their coworkers to be supportive.
I have no doubt male coworkers in the adult entertainment industry will not have a problem being supportive.
And I'm really happy because at my club, there's almost nobody that forces that emotion outwards and hurts other people because they feel bad. In other industries that I've worked in, the boss would hire attractive young women in their 20s, and the female managers in their 30s and 40s would start literally lying about the employees, saying they're doing drugs, they're stealing, they're not doing their job, which was just absolute BS in order to get them fired just because they didn't like them, because they felt jealous or insecure because of the presence of that woman. The way you act when you feel jealous really determines who you are as a human being.
Fam, this is an example that some men would use to say that women do acknowledge the wall exists.
You pea-brain gorilla! Only insecure men would say that wall nonsense.
Oh really? Then tell me something. If the wall didn't exist, then why would an older woman show even a hint of jealousy at a young woman in her 20s? The answer is obvious. It's because a woman's primary asset in society is her beauty. Pretty privilege is a real thing, and post-war women who have begun to decline in that asset lash out at younger women who still have an abundance of beauty. And yes, age plays a factor in beauty, no matter what story women want to tell themselves. Moving on.
It comes in waves. Most of the time, I'm okay. and then it comes and hits me like nobody's business. And honestly, I've been feeling like this a lot lately. It's love. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it myself. I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. It's not about being lonely, so I just want somebody. No, I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? I'm tired.
Fam, I'm probably going to sound mean here, and my female viewers will more than likely agree with the Karen injects to come, but I need to keep it 100. To this queen, she is in her 50s. Why is she not a married woman getting ready to become a happy grandmother?
You idiot gorilla! Her husband could have left her. You don't know what happened.
That is true, and we will apply logic here. Since women put in for that 70 to 80% divorce rate, chances are she left her husband. And another thing, women who leave their husbands are far more likely to have this mentality of finding true love at the ripe old age of 53. If I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments. Another possibility is she never got married when she was younger because her
I'm not settling
standards were sky high. Please, queen, I'm not going to buy into your story of your Prince Charming never arrived when you were young. Young women get an ocean of attention, and many great guys would have taken care of her. But maybe the guys she met weren't tall enough, or didn't make millions of dollars, or didn't own a mansion, or didn't have the chiseled physique of Atlas.
You know, it's really hard when love is the one thing you can't force, you can't make happen. It has to just show up, but where is it? Where is it? I'm so ready, and I have a beautiful life waiting for the perfect man to show up. But where is he? You know, I'm 53. And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been several years since then. Where are all the good men that are ready and want to build a beautiful life together? Where are you?
Keywords, she said, explain in a nutshell why she is single. And I quote,
the perfect man.
AKA, she wants an HVM. In her 50s? Sister, what are you smoking? Because whatever it is, it could probably knock out a rhino.
You heartless gorilla! She's hurting to find a good man!
Oh, really? What? In her 53 years on this planet, she only met bad men? Are you telling me that every good man evaporated in her presence? No, fam. The reality is, every good man was invisible to her. And now, she is the one invisible to the men she wants. HVMs in their 50s are looking for younger women. If she wants a good man, she should consider dating a gentleman in his 60s. But I am willing to bet a box of tissues she doesn't want those men. Ladies, if you think her making a video filled with tears and loneliness is justified, then surprise! This means that every guy who wanted to be with her when she was younger is far more justified to say,
sucks to be you.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.